All right. Okay. This is the guard right here, bitch.
You said what?
A random ass guard.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody here? Can you close the door, please? And put the chair in it so I don't... Okay. One of the things that we're learning is about where is the money at in the skin phase. But if we notice, the people that we are arriving, that we doing now, is about how we slide the clipper. Sometimes it's not about how you cut it. The clipper cut the hair. The shears cut the hair. You have to place the shears and the clippers in the right way. You have to use the right technique. You have to position yourself and make a position right. You have to take decisions fast. Make sense? Especially when you don't got no hair. Especially when you got white hair. When we don't have no hair, we have to practice how to slide the clipper through the hair. We have to learn what the clipper does. Yes, we concern about the pain and we concern about not cutting. But if you haven't tried the clipper, how you know? If you haven't stretched the skin, how you know? Use the tool right. That's what I see here. If you want me to tell you the truth, we have to learn how to grab the tools. You have to do exactly what I'm doing. If you don't do exactly what I'm doing, how I'm helping you? How I'm teaching you? You have to mimic my dance. If I do like this, you have to do. Because that's what you paying me for. That's why you sign the paper up front. Okay? We grown. So just follow orders. Especially when we in the floor like that, like today, we gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard. I'm not eating no crap because we pay money for this. If I pay money for this, I wanna come out of here sharp. What we learn? How to slide the clipper. Why does the work? The clipper. You just position the clipper in the right position. You just slide the clipper through the skin. The clipper is supposed to cut the hair. Se supone que el clipper corte el pelo. Se supone que tú no le hagas fuerza. La posición correcta. ¿Me entiende más o menos lo que estoy diciendo? Make sense? What we was learning, Mr. Denzel. What you was doing, and then what happened when you did the right position?
Cut faster.
Cut faster. Your body hurt less. You look more professional. Same thing with the trimmer. What we learn about the different trimmers? We got the soft trimmer that you have, right? And then we got the rough trimmer. But your rough trimmer is not rough. So you gotta test the trimmer before you make, thinking about something that it might not. He might thinking like, I'm gonna hurt, and the trimmer was good enough to pass it the way I'm telling you. And he applied the same thing, same position. You both had to apply the same thing. My boy right here did a fake. Great fake. What did I see wrong? You bad judging the situation with the size of finger. They have to be a size of finger or more. If it's less than a size of finger, it's too small. I didn't saw no fake when you started, but when you did a big one size of finger, what happened?
It's easy.
How easy?
Real easy.
How fast?
Real fast.
But what happened when you was doing it in the beginning?
Pretty slow.
Pretty slow. So do I'm giving you works? Don't doubt. Why doubting? How much doubt pay you? How much doubting in yourself is giving you in your life? How many times doubt came and asked you how hungry you was? Or how hungry you are? Do you need anything from me? No. Don't give doubt the energy. If you don't know what you're doing, stop and ask me. And if you feel you're doing right, but you need help, stop and ask me. I don't care. I'm not laughing, and I'm not going to be mad either. This is going to be neutral. I need you to absorb the information. I need you to think about this when you go to sleep. I need you to think about it when you're taking a shower. I need you to be watching barbershop videos when you're taking a crap. When you're in the toilet sitting down in the morning, you gotta be watching a lineup. You gotta be watching somebody doing a fake. You gotta be watching somebody talking about motivation. You play video games? Play the video game, watch the video. You work, have the video right there, a reel. The same reel, over and over and over. I don't care what you have to do. But you make it work if you're going to come over here and work with me. I had to make it work. Now, where the money at? Skin fade. If you learn how to do skin fade, you learn how to cut different ways. Because the skin fade brings almost 4 guards. 0, half, 1, 2, 3. So if you learn how to pass number 2 with the skin fade, you can pass number 2 all around. If somebody tell you, I want the number 2, you know how to do it. In the skin fade, you use number 1 guard. En el skin fade, tú usas el peine número 2 y el peine número 1. So, si alguien te pide el número 1 en toda la cabeza, con el skin fade, ya tú aprendes cómo pasar el número 1. That's why we learn how to do skin fade. Because in the skin fade, we learn how to pass the trimmer, the clipper, the levels, use the guards in one only haircut. Make sense what I'm saying? So if you learn how to do a skin fade, si aprendes a hacer un fade, un degradado a la piel así, vas a aprender a usar 1, vas a aprender a usar 1.5. Make sense? What's the difference of the face? The form, the angle. But we're going to use the same laws. Usamos las mismas leyes para todos los cortes. Even though if this is the same thing you got to use here when you do a taper. The same thing here. Makes sense? But you have to follow it over and over and over. You can't just think because you got another person different, what I'm going to do. No, the same thing. If the person tell you, I want number 2, you know how to pass a number 2. If he tell you skin fade, you know how to do a skin fade. But because you got the sequence. You follow the sequence quick. Listen, Sunday, I cut 4 people on a row the same way. They all pays me $60. And I cut 4 people in a row the same way. I make $200 almost, $240 almost. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over. The only difference, the kind of hair they had and the top. But I did the same thing. Trimmers half, 1.5, 2. Trimmers half, 1/2, 2. Trimmers half, 1.5, 2. Trimmers half, 2. And guess what? How much money I make? How much is one? $240. Trimmers half, 2. Same thing. And you know how long it took me? 2 hours and 20 minutes. en 2 horas y media. Because I repeated the same thing, so I got speed. We was talking when he noticed I'm done. I'm like, I'm done. He like, for real? Oh, you the shit. Here, $60. He didn't even have no beer. Happy as shit. Make sense? Why we follow the orders? Because we need a sequence to work with, to hurry up. Understand that. Put that inside of your brain. The clippers does the work. We make the position. If the clipper don't cut the hair, what's going on? Bad clipper through the window. You see the difference with the clippers? How you felt when we use his clipper? The silver clipper.
Oh, the trimmers? Yeah, that was good.
You was happy.
Yeah.
It makes how it felt.
Yeah.
Makes sense what I'm saying? Like that even make you feel good. What happened when you got a lot of talent, but you don't got a good team? You don't got good tools. But we need to use the right tools. Sometimes it's not about the price. It's about know what you're using. Okay. Next step. What we see. Fade. 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 What are you doing? Trimmers, half, 1.5, 2. Look. What he doing? Trimmer, 1 will be the half, the same thing, 1.5, 2. Do I come back to it over and over and over? All day long. Now, we're going to learn how to do the drop fade today with Chemote Barber. You know why I use Chemote Barber, right? Why did I use Chemote Barber? Because he do the sections in a good sequence that we can see them, right? That's why we want to watch Chemote Barber.
Quarterly reports are in. It all comes down to the pitch.
What you want? Oh my God. Don't watch this. Nobody paid me for
What is the
this.
meeting? 1 hour.
Okay, great.
30 Gregory.
Oh my God.
To capture incredible wildlife moments.
Okay, this is what we're looking for, right? What you want to learn? Do you want to cut like this? Do you want to be able to cut anybody like that? That's the point, right? That's what we're aiming for. Guess how I do that? Trimmers, half, 1.5, 2. And following the sequence. Of course, he got good hair. So if you got a good customer, they got good hair, and you know the haircut is gonna come nice, do a nice cut. Do your best. Take a picture. What he do? He grab his best customers and give you an example. Okay? That doesn't mean if the person is missing hair, you're still gonna do the same thing. But you know, you can't expect, of course, it looks like this. But you're still gonna do the same sequence. Okay? Vas a usar la misma secuencia, lo mismo. Okay, first thing that we're gonna do, we grab our clipper, number 3 or number 2.5, and we're gonna cut the size. And we're gonna make a wall. We're gonna cut number 3 to here. You're gonna cut number 3. Dun, 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 dun. Before you start your fade, before making it like that. Why you gonna start number 3 to here? So you have a page. That's your page. That's what you're gonna work in. Okay? That's why I always tell you, start with number 3. What I told you.
Start with 3.
Start with number 3. Start with number 2.5. What happened in the old man? What did I tell you? 2.5, quick, in the wall. Then what we did, we worked all in the bottom. We finished the bottom. And then we went to the top. So you saw my sequence, right? You're noticing that I work with a sequence, right? Number 3 on the size, number 2.5, depends the customer if you know him. That's how we're gonna start. You want to your face come like that? This is the trick. I'm gonna show you. We need the trimmers. We need the clippers. Half. You see? Number 2.5 first. 2.5. You got a dough and need you have your clipper on hand. If you don't have a clipper, you can need a dough. Préstame el trimmer, el otro. ¿No tienes el otro trimmer? El color silver.
No, got it.
¿Lo dejaste allá?
Yeah, it's all nice, I think.
El silver trimmer.
Yeah, they're on my station out there.
Okay, guys. Tomorrow, let's go and do your classwork for chapter 4 tonight. We'll discuss and see where you are with the discussion. What you don't understand, we'll explain. Possibly test tomorrow on chapter 4. Chapter 4 is microbiology. Micro meaning small. Okay, so on that lesson, now we start to learn more about bacteria that we can't see with the naked eye, and how to notice that, and how to prepare to keep yourself sanitized against that. All right? Do the questions in the back of the chapter. We'll address it tomorrow, discuss it thoroughly, and I'll know if y'all need to test tomorrow or Monday. All right? Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Soft trimmer. Everybody needs a soft trimmer. This trimmer is a soft trimmer. Why I call it a soft trimmer? Because the kind of metal is it's kind of cheap. It's not like the most expensive one, but they come soft. They come they're not adjustable, so they come like in one level, and they don't cut the skin. This one, they come like that. They come have stakers, but this kind they sell it in Amazon for like sometimes $30, $40. Sometimes you might find it for $20, $10. You need a soft trimmer besides the Babyliss that you got. The soft trimmer is to debug. Okay? Why? Because like that we can put the trimmer like this. So we're gonna aim to the corner of the eye, right? Corner of the eye, 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, trace together. Trace together. We're gonna use this trimmer for that. Okay? Now, when I do the movement in the TV, I need everybody doing the movement with me. If I don't see somebody doing the movement, you can leave my room. Because I don't need you here, you're not gonna learn. One of the things that make people better is practicing on the mannequin. So you have to do the same movement that I'm doing. Grabbing the clipper the way I grab. Everybody together. Once again, check this out. The first thing I'm going to do a drop fade. Low drop fade. So I'm going to aim the corner of the eye. The corner of the eye, la punta del ojo is going to be my guideline. You see that? So, 1 dot. We mark 2 dots. 3 dots. Everybody together. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, trace together, trace together, trace together. Why we gonna do in the corner of the eye? Because when we go to the other side, the only thing we gotta do is measure the corner of the eye with the fade, and it's supposed to be even. When you measure the corner of the eye, you make the section of the corner of the eye right here. It's supposed to be the same size when you do it in the other side. You do it in the corner of the eye, when you push the line back, it's supposed to be the same size right here too. You use the body like a reference. Your ears born in the same area. Your eyes born almost in the same area. So use the corner of the eye. Chemote Barber. Everybody together. We mark corner of the eye. Corner of the eye. First dot. Second dot. Right here. If you do it like that, make sure it's a soft trimmer. On this position, he got a Babyliss, so he's going to do it like this. It's not a soft trimmer. So we make first dot, second dot, third dot, trace, trace. Mark the back, mark the back. Do the Orion's bell. Again, when he turn him around. You see that? Again. Orion's bell. We mark right here, corner of the eye. One dot. You see that? Where it's aiming to? You see where it's aiming to? The corner of the eye. That's how you start your low drop. And you gotta start it with the angle a little bit. You see the corner of the eye? Corner of the eye. One dot behind the ears. Two dots behind the head. Three dots. So we clean one dot, two dots, and then we trace. We trace together, little by little. You don't have to go high fast because you see how it looks? Oh, I messed it up. I'm sorry. You see how it looks? It looks kind of crooked, but it's not completely clean the line. Don't worry. You don't have to come clean the first try. You don't have to come clean the first try. So as you do the first mark right here, you see this kind of like this look right here. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're doing right there. So the corner of the eye, we make the first mark. Make sure that one is like precise. So you make sure you stop right there. But then when you do the second drop, the second star, the Orion's bell, make sure you don't go too high. If you don't feel secure, just go lower. Start tracing it. And if it's too low, you start connecting it. You connect it a little bit. Then you come over here and you make it a little bit higher. And then you do the back. And make sure you do that back where you want it. Because if you go too high and then here you go too low, what you gonna do?
It's gonna be uneven.
Make sense what I'm saying? So make sure you got that guideline right here so you know how you're gonna go. Try to read how far is from the ears and how big is the space of the zero right here so you don't make this area too big and this area too small. Have that on mind. Have that on mind. Okay? How it looks the space between the ear. Like that line right there. You see that line? It has to be that space. You got it right here. You got it right here. You got it right there. You got it everywhere. Look the line. I need that kind of space. Chemote Barber. So now you retouch, you clean it up. Now that's the result we need. That's what I want to see. Everybody together. Everybody together. One dot, two dots, three dots, trace together. Use the corner of the machine. Use the corner of the clipper like a pencil. The corner of the clipper to the corner of the eye. You see the corner of the eye? Always guide yourself with the corner of the eye. The apron on top is with one finger size. What's this?
Tremors.
What's this? What's this?
1.5.
Again, everybody together.
Trimmers, half, 1.5.
Do you see the fade already? You see what I'm saying? If you do the first line good, you're going to be able to guide yourself better. If you do the first line good, means that you're going to be able to...
Go and talk to Daniel.
You talked to him already?
About to go now.
You need me?
And but I don't need you can stay.
Max is there, yeah.
Okay, all right.
One dot, two dots, three dots. Make sense? One dot, two dots, three dots. Corner of the clipper. Clean down, clean down, clean down, clean down. Corner, 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 corner. Corner of the clipper. I owe you a doll, Miss B.
It's okay.
Make sense? One dot, two dots, three dots, trace together, trace together, trace together, trace together, clean down, clean down, clean down. Clean the cheeks, clean the cheeks, clean the neck, clean the neck, clean the cheeks. Clean the ear, what we did, Mr. Chris? We clean the ear, right? We clean behind the ear. We clean under the ear. We clean inside of the ear. Why we do that in the beginning from first? Because we don't want to have a mess of hair in the neck. Now, make sure the neck is clean too. Clean the neck, clean behind the neck, clean the cheeks, clean the chin, clean under the neck, clean the neck, clean the ears, clean the ears, clean the cheeks. Make sense? Everybody together. Once again. Orion's bell. Follow the eye. Follow the corner of the eye. 1 dot. 2 dots. I trace it together. 3 dots. Trace it together. Make sure it's dropped. That's how you gotta look. Corner, clean down. Corner, clean down. Trace it together. Trace it together. Clean it up. Clean behind the ear. Clean right there. Clean it up. Clean the neck. Clean the neck. Clean the cheeks. Clean the cheeks. Clean the neck. Clean the neck. Clean the cheeks. Clean the cheeks. Everybody together again. I don't want nobody hearing. You don't know how to do a drop fade. This is how you gotta look. If you need a picture, take the picture now with your phone. If you want a copy of the video, I'll send you one. Again, Orion's bell. Where the low drop fade starts?
Corner of the eye.
Corner of the eye. If we go on the corner of the eyebrow, what will be the name? Mid drop fade. Why is low? Because it's going to the corner of the eye. How far is gotta be from the ear? Just a little bit. But if it's a finger of size on top of the ear, it's a mid drop. You're going too high. If you go on one side, it's a finger of size, and you go to the other side, and it's not a finger of size, it's way more less, you went too high in the other side. Look the mirror. Don't be afraid of the mirror. I see a lot of people afraid of the mirror. They don't want to look the mirror, like they don't want to see the truth. You have to look the mirror. Tienes que ver el espejo. You have to look the mirror. The mirror is what's going to tell you the truth. Your eyes going to lie to you. Straight up. Your eyes going to make you see what you want to see. On your mind, you is perfect. But I'm over here thinking like, oh man, he needs to work. Make sense what I'm saying? We need to cut this and now everybody together. Again, Orion's bell. Corner of the clipper. Corner of the clipper. 1 dot. 2 dots. 3 dots. Trace it together. Trace it together. Trace it together. Clean the cheeks. Clean the neck. Clean behind the ear. Real careful behind the ear, on top of the ear. Be careful that you don't touch the line. Behind the ear and the neck. It has to be dropped. If you make this straight, it's a medium fade. The difference between the medium fade and the low fade is this drop. And if you want to do a medium drop, you have to make it high here, to make it a little bit higher here, to make it drop. But if you make it straight from here, all the way back, it's a medium fade. Do you remember that? What's the difference between the medium and the drop? The back. Do you listen to me? Everybody together. What's the difference between the medium and the drop fade?
The back.
Why?
If it's a drop, it's going to be lower.
It's gonna drop in the back. Yeah. The medium is not gonna drop like the low fade. So if I tell you a low fade, what it is? Drop fade. If I tell you a medium fade and I don't specify, I can do this straight. But if I tell you I want a mid drop, okay, now you gotta think. It's gonna be almost like a low fade, but a little bit higher on the sides to make a little bit higher on the back, but it's gonna look drop. It's hard? No. You have to do the same thing in all the haircuts. If it's a medium drop, it look the same. It's just gonna be higher. How hard is that to remember? I want you to remember every time that somebody tell you. I want you to remember every haircut you know, and you can classify. Classify your haircuts. Remember them. Drop fade, corner of the eye. Medium drop, corner of the eyebrow. Difference. The drop in the low fade is going to be way dropper. In the medium drop, it's going to be higher. Medium fade, nobody specified. Just go straight. If it says mid drop, go higher and drop it in the same sequence. You will have the same look, a little bit higher. Everybody together. Chemote Barber. You see that? That's how you gotta look. You see the look? Remember that. If you don't look rounded like that, and it's like that, and then this round is wrong. You have to like round them more, and you're gonna put it on. That's why I tell you always do the third dot in the back so you know where you're gonna go low. If you don't know where you're gonna go low, you're gonna make this like a line straight, and then it's gonna look like that. You're gonna end up doing a medium fade. That's what you gotta do, the dot in the middle, in the back, to like that. You know how much you're gonna drop. You gotta read how much space you got between the ear and this space that you started to. You do the same here, because then, if this one is like that, and then I go over here like that, it's gonna look like this, one like that, and the other one goes down. What happened? It's like you're gonna go like this. But you can't do this one here. You will have to bring this one like that.
That's your whole haircut.
It's not about that you know how to cut, that you're an expert. It's that you know the sequence. Okay. God damn it. Sorry. Was watching Cobra Kai last night. I'm mad. Who watched Cobra Kai? I watched Cobra Kai. You watch Cobra Kai? You watch Cobra Kai? You watch Cobra Kai? I watch Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. You never see about Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai, yeah. You never know Karate Kid? You don't know Karate Kid? Karate Kid?
Oh, Karate Kid, yeah.
Yeah, but the kid that he was like, bah, he from the Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai. You like Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai. All right. So here in the back, you see how it looks? That's the result. Look. Perfect, right there. See, if you go higher, like from here, what happens if you go like that? What you gonna do? You come and go like here, go down like that, and then this here went up.
You changed your fade. You don't have a low drop anymore.
You don't have a low drop anymore. You have to come back with this one and like match it. So that's why I told you, first dot, remember? You might thinking, oh, why you doing all these dots? Why you doing this Orion's belt? It got a meaning. If you made your third start right here, how you gonna mess up if you got a guideline?
Can't miss.
You can't miss. You can't miss. Make sense what I'm saying? Everybody together. We did the eye, the corner of the eye, right? Now we go to the back. Turn up. Now we trace together. We do the other side. We match. Make sure it's even. I never said perfect. I said even. I never said perfect. I said even. Pop. Pop. You got your dot right here in the middle. Connect. 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 And it had to look like this. Everybody's on the same page? Look the example right here. This is what I want to look. This is a drop fade right here. This is where the money at. What everybody have right now. What is the haircut that everybody have?
Fade.
Fade? Especially which one?
Skin fade.
Skin fade. Especially which one? The drop skin fade. Why the drop skin fade is so famous? Let me see. Let me ask. Somebody got any, like, a reason why people might like that haircut? You never thought? Okay. You notice that a lot of people got this flat? You notice that a lot of people got like a big bump right here? Mm-hmm. You notice that a lot of people got big piece of meats right here? Like a sausage right here? What that do? Cover it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you gave them a fade. So back in the day, what happened? They gave you like a straight ass fade. So it will expose everything. But now in these days, we came out with this drop idea to make the fade and keep some hair here to cover this area. Maybe if you like got it flat, you can make it look like rounded. If you got like maybe something there, you can cover it. If you feel you bald, you can keep more hair in the top and like try to cover it. Something can be done. But if you do the fade too high, how you gonna cover this dark? You have to light it up to fade it. Make sense? So if you know your customer got like a really flat head, you know, help him out. If he does want to look like a block, and he like it like that, hey, block it is. But if he don't give you no specifications, try to work with him. And that will make you better. Make sense? That's one of the reasons people that. So if you're somebody who leave drops, they may got something going on. Just make sure his hair is clear, his head is clear, and you don't hurt him or you don't pass the clipper off and he may got a mold and you take a piece of the mold or something. Make sense? ¿Hace sentido lo que yo te estoy hablando en inglés? Un poco. Pero no te preocupes, todo más o menos hace sentido anyways. Anyways, make sense? ¿Hace sentido? Si se deja el drop es porque no tiene algo en la cabeza. Si tú puedes cubrirle como si tiene esto plano, si tiene una pelota, si tiene los chichos así, como hay gente gorda que tiene estos gorditos, pues a veces se dejan eso pues como para cubrírselo, ¿me entiendes? A veces tienen pelotitas, pues se dejan para cubrírselo. Pues es una de las razones más famosas porque la gente se empezó a hacer drop fades. Okay? Another reason people is leaving a lot in the top, for the front, a lot of people trying to cover entrances, a lot of people trying to cover from here, so they leave the long hair here. So it's hard to make a high fade with the long top. But if you leave a little bit of hair, you can cover it with the number 3. You know, the number 3 blends with the long hair. Make sense what I'm saying? I hope that helps. Okay, everybody together. We're gonna do the Ryan's belt on the drop again. Trimmers, everybody, grab your dough. Place your clipper. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Now trace together, trace together, trace together, trace together with the corner of the clipper, with the corner of the clipper. Clean under the ear, clean the sideburn, clean in the back, clean the back, clean the back, clean the back, clean the cheeks, clean the cheeks, clean the back, clean the neck, clean on the shoulder, clean on the shoulder, clean the neck, clean the ears. And that's what I need. That's exactly what I want you to have. I'm gonna pass through the chairs. Let me see. Let me see. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Connect, trace, perfect. Oh, that's nice. Now clean down. Yes. Soft. And remember, with the soft trimmer, it goes fast. Remember? Perfect, perfect. Imagine that's a soft trimmer. That's great, great. That's great, bro. Let me see. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. She even got a 4 dot just in case. She's trying to match it together. Yo después te lo pinto mejor, okay?
Okay.
She's trying to better. That's the idea. That's the idea. You did good. Buen trabajo. Let me see, Mr. Malvin. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Trace together, trace together. That's awesome. You saw where you use the corner? Everybody seeing? Everybody watching? Makes sense? Do it work? Do when you do the head, it do make sense what I'm saying? When you do it on the dough, it makes sense? That's what I want. I want to it helps you. That's the point. You know, we can't be all the time on top of people. So how are we gonna cut the same person over and over in one day? We can't. So we use the doughs. Now, first, second step. What's this?
Trimmer.
And then half. Open your clipper. Half. Open. 1 finger of size. 1 finger of size. 1 finger of size. Check it out. Chemote Barber. With the corner of the clipper. He gonna start almost in the same. Look how it looks. You see how it looks? It looks all even, right? It looks pretty neat. You see that? If you keep going like that, it's medium fade. Now, half, open, 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, 1 dot. You see? You see how he followed the line? 1 finger of size. Again. Check it out how he do it. Everybody together. He start right here. He made 1 finger of size, and then he followed. Check it out. Everybody together. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Trace. Trace together. Trace together. Trace. That's how you gotta trace. If you do the dot and the dot here, you just gotta trace it just like that. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Vamos a mirarlo otra vez. Abierto. 1 dot. 2 dots. 3 dots. Trace together. Trace together. Clean it up. Just like chemote. Just like chemote. Again. Look how he slide the clipper. Oh, you sure? Let me check it out. I got somebody saying that they understand what the YouTube video says. So
Una guía, está en la patilla, solamente un poco en la patilla y desciende. Ese es el ángulo de un low fade, ¿ok? O depende del cabello del cliente. Ok, vamos a comenzar como de costumbre. 0 palanca abierta, la 0 alta como se conoce en Puerto Rico. Vamos a trabajar los espacios como de costumbre. Recuerda que esto no es un comprimido, vuelvo y repito, esto es un low fade regular. Trabajamos aproximadamente a esa distancia. Recuerda que la línea debe seguir teniendo el mismo ángulo que le diste con el trimmer. A esta distancia, un dedo o un dedo y medio. Vuelvo y repito, recuerden que no se puede borrar línea sobre línea. Aquí yo pues.
Mira.
Está el mid fade. Mayormente cuando es un mid fade, el trimmer es hasta esta distancia, completamente derecho. ¿Se dan cuenta? Esto es un low fade. Mucho que tiene que ver en el low fade, con el low fade es el ángulo que tú le das al pelo con el trimmer. ¿Ven la línea guía como es? La línea guía está en la patilla, solamente un poco en la patilla y desciende. Ese es el ángulo de un low fade, ¿ok? O depende del cabello del cliente. Ok, vamos a comenzar como de costumbre. Cero palanca abierta, la cero alta como se conoce en Puerto Rico. Vamos a trabajar los espacios como de costumbre. Recuerda que esto no es un comprimido, vuelvo y repito, esto es un low fade regular.
You see?
Ahora,
If you wanna see it in Spanish, he got it on Spanish on YouTube. Chemote Barber. Make sense? You saw how he slide the clipper? Why do I go back to the sliding of the clipper? Why you think I'm trying to concentrate on how you slide the clipper?
Make it easier. Let it
When you
work.
know how to dribble and shoot, do you worry in what court you playing?
No.
When you know how to dribble and shoot, do you worry about what kind of ring you gonna shoot on? When you know how to dribble and shoot, do you worry what shoes you wearing? You worry what clothes you wearing? Do you worry? You know how to dribble and shoot. So if you know how to slide the clipper, do you gonna worry what kind of hair you gonna cut? Exactly. That's why I go again by how to slide the clipper. If you don't know how to slide the clipper, how I'm telling you, you're gonna take long to cut hair. Everybody together again. Half open. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Trace together, trace together, trace together. Everybody together again. Why he put it on the other side of it? Then he finished. You see how he's sliding the clipper? That's the result that we're supposed to have. How big it is? 1 finger of size. How big it is? 1 finger of size. How big it is? 1 finger of size. What's this?
Trimmer.
Everybody together. Trimmers. 1, 2, 3.
Trimmer.
Half. 1.5.
In Spanish, trimmers, media, 1.5. Trimmers, media, 1.5. Trimmers, media, 1.5. Trimmers, media, 1.5. Todo el mundo. Orion's bell again. What we gonna follow? The corner of the eye and the corner of the eyebrow. Between the corner of the eye and the eyebrow is 1 finger of size. Make sense? Trimmers. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Trace together, trace together, trace together. Clean down, clean the neck, clean the cheeks, clean the neck, clean the cheeks. Retouch it, clean the ears. Next step, half, open, same sequence. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Trace together, trace together. 1 finger of size, 1 finger of size. A little bit bigger on the back. 1 finger of size. A little bit bigger on the back. 1 finger of size. Keep going. Don't stop doing it. Everybody together again. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Trace together, trace together, trace together, trace together. Close halfway. Close halfway. Now, we're going to hit it right on the same, but below where we hit it last time. So, halfway represents halfway on the section. La mitad de la palanca representa la mitad de la sección. Abierta entera representa hasta donde la pasaste. Halfway close represents halfway on the section. How fast we fade it?
Real quick.
Real fast. Open, everybody, together. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, retouch, clean up, retouch, clean up, retouch, retouch, clean up, close halfway on the palanca, close halfway on the lever, close halfway on the palanca. Halfway on the section represents halfway on the palanca, halfway on the section, halfway on the section, halfway on the section. Practice on your dough. Practice on your dough. Now, close all the way represents the trimmer line. With the corner, hit the trimmer line. Don't worry if it doesn't come out completely, but at least gonna light up. You see that? And that's how we start the fade. That's the 3 levels, okay? Open represents all the way over here, the whole section. Half of the palanca represents half on the section. So if you put the palanca in the middle, you're going to pass the clipper to the middle of the section. Close all the way, right on the line, right on the line, right on the line. Everybody together, again, half, open, 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, trace together, trace together, trace together, retouch, retouch. Close halfway, halfway on the section, halfway on the section, halfway on the section, halfway on the section. Close all the way, right on the line, right on the line, right on the line, right on the line. Next step, 1.5. Guard number 1. Guard number 1. Guard number 1. La número 1. Sí, búscalas ahí, busca cuál es la que dice la número 1. Espérate. Déjame mirarla. No, no, no. Es con la que es negra. Mírala ahí. Ok. Ábrela bien para que no, si tienes por dónde abrirla mejor, para que tengas una bolsita, porque la parte de este. 1.5. 1. 1. Number 1. Mira mi vida, sí, mi vida. Okay. This is the main guard. This is the main guards. These 5 guards. These 5 guards is what's going to make the fade. The smallest guard is the gray guard. El peine más pequeño es el gray guard. Este es el que tú vas a usar para borrar the half. Between the half and the number 1. Number 1 guard is black. This is the guard, it goes after this one. 1.5 guard is the one, it goes after number 1. And number 2. So if you do the wall of the head, number 2.5, you just need this 3 below that. Make sense? So that's what I tell you. Do 2.5, and like that you know you don't have to touch none of this. If you come and not touching 1 over here, you're doing wrong. You know you're doing wrong. Why I do the sections? Because every section represents these guards. And between the section is these 2 guards. So whatever line you can take with number 1 to the number 2 is the 1.5 guard. It goes between it. If you can take a line between number 1 guard and the half, is this guard. It goes between it. Make sense? Okay. Number 1 guard. Open. Next step. We're going to follow the same order. You see how he did this? Look how he do that, right? He's not going to change none of the movement. That's another thing I'm trying to tell you. Look how he do going to slide the clipper. Look where he starts. You see where he starts right here? He already knows the size that he's going to do, right? So he keeps going, he follows the line, he makes sure it's a finger of size. With the time, you're going to be like reading it, so you're going to be able to do the size fast. So he touch it, really nice, really pretty. Nice cut, nice sliding it. You're watching how he grabbing the clipper. Next step. Look what he do with the number 1 guard. You see how he retouch it? Perfect. 1 finger of size. You saw that? Again. You see how he retouch it? 1 finger of size. What size?
1 finger size.
What size?
1 finger size.
Did anything change if you're going to do another level?
No.
It's going to be
1 finger size.
1 finger of size. So what we going to do with the number 1.5?
1 finger size.
1 finger of size. So now, you're going to retouch it. Make sure it's nice. Retouch the long hairs. Retouch it. That's the result we're going to have. That's how you're going to have to look. You see how it looks even? That's what I tell you, that you got to do the dot in the back. Because what happens if you go here too high and then here too low? So you're going to have to lie all that over here. Make sense? I saw it. It's trash. They trash. They no good no more. Okay. Next step. Number 1.5. Number 1 guard. Own it. Check it out. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Do anything change? What he did? Same thing. Same thing. Make sense? What we learn? What we understand?
Everything is 1 finger of size.
What else?
Nothing changes.
What else? Exactly. Nothing changes. The drop is different than the mid fade.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how we gotta pass the clipper 1 finger of size? It has to be 1 finger of size. We gotta use the corner to curve. We know we can flat the clipper. Look at that. Take a picture. That's the formula. Any questions? Do it make sense? Or do I need to explain it somewhere in another way? Do you get what I'm saying? Mr. Denzel?
Yeah, I took that picture already.
No, do you understand? Like, I'm speaking well, or
Yeah.
Miss V?
1.5.
Do you understand, Miss V?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you everybody for being in the class today in this moment. We're gonna go to lunch, then when we come back, we're gonna keep going with the number 2 if we don't have no customers, okay? And we're gonna go all the way to number 2 and number 3. And I'm gonna show you how to blend this area and this area. Right? Thanks everybody. I appreciate it, man.